Hi, this is Dr. Darren Schmidt at the Nutritional Healing Center of Ann Arbor. I got this great new success story with cancer. I'm going to share it with you right now. It says, in the fall of 2017, I had a left breast cancer surgery. A mammogram, MRI, and ultrasound also found lumps in the right breast, about the size of a pencil eraser. My surgeon did not want to touch these and decided to wait 6 months to see how much they would grow. She felt they were too small to remove when first found. I was scheduled for an MRI in mid-March to check progress. I made an appointment with Dr. Schmidt after my 30 radiation treatments for the left side and 6 weeks of rest and relaxation. He quickly said that I needed to do a fasting program to disrupt any cancer cells still active. I made it through a 5-day avocado and water fast and then was introduced to the ketogenic diet. I had my 6-month MRI in mid-March and the results showed no remaining cancer cells in the left breast, and right breast suspects are no longer there. I no longer like avocados, but I do like Dr. Schmidt. Thank you. So let me just run through some notes regarding this. I've had a number of successes with cancer, and I had ovarian cancer that metastasized to the brain, gone. Lung cancer that metastasized to the brain, gone. Brain cancer, and the guy went through medical treatment, but his improvement was so fast it had exceeded all the medical doctors' experiences. I had another guy with colon cancer. He too went through the medical treatment, but again, the recovery was so fast it exceeded all the medical doctors' experiences. They had special meetings at the hospital to figure out why he was doing so good. And I offered to speak at their special meeting and they turned me down. And I had a guy with a sarcoma on his neck and that went away. It actually calcified on the outside and it was dead on the inside, as confirmed by a scan. So I've had losses too. Breast cancer patient, a liver cancer patient, and quite a number of people that never even started. For whatever reason, they didn't want to do it. They'd given up on life. And I mean, that's their choice. So now the majority of her care was the ketogenic diet. And this is a 2 or 3 month period of time right here. It wasn't even that long. And I've had some people message me saying that the ketogenic diet is deadly. It's similar to having tuberculosis or smoking crack. You'll lose weight with all 3 of them, but this just proves that they don't know what they're talking about because smoking crack does not reverse cancer. Okay, so I also want to say that the original name for the ketogenic diet is the diet that mimics fasting. Now, if you have a patient who weighs a little bit, like 120 for example, they can't do fasting for 3 months because the fasting will, after about 40 days, that'll turn into starvation, and that's no good. So that's where the ketogenic diet comes into play, so that you can have calories every day. You can have 1,200 or 1,800 calories every day. And another case similarly would be somebody with cachexia. So their cancer is so far advanced that they're losing fat, they're losing muscle too, their body is wasting away. You can't have them fast. They need to eat food every single day. They got to get as many calories in as possible. So again, that's where the ketogenic diet comes in. And this woman ate meat, she ate cheese. And so the thing is, we're using food as medicine. And it's all about the macronutrients ratios in grams. So fat, protein, and carbs have to be in the correct proportion. And so that blows apart this idea that meat causes cancer or dairy or cheese causes cancer. Because here she reversed her cancer and she still ate meat and she still ate dairy. She just had the macronutrients correct. So I get people who message me or they post on my YouTube channel about how I'm doing things wrong. And usually it's somebody who's not in the medical profession. As a matter of fact, I've never been told I was wrong by any medical professional ever. It's always been somebody who is not in the field. So the point here is that we have these successes, and there's more technical data related to how to reverse chronic disease than just don't eat these foods or only eat these foods. You can have a variety of foods, but the macronutrients have to be correct. So when it comes to doing the ketogenic diet for cancer, that's the foundation. And then you add therapies to it, such as you may choose chemo, radiation, and surgery, or hyperbaric oxygen therapy. And that's between you and your medical doctor, or if you've done a lot of education on your own, then you can choose some sort of oxygen raising therapy or detoxification. But the point is, the ketogenic diet is the foundation. Now, what's great about it is it's not a pill. It's food choices. So in the context of the FDA tyranny, that doesn't exist with ketosis or with the ketogenic diet, because nobody can stop you from eating certain foods or not eating certain foods. Whereas if somebody says, hey, this pill cures cancer, then the FDA will be all over that. And so last thing I want to say is that I have a lecture April 11th. It'll be live on YouTube, 7 o'clock Eastern time. And it's about cancer and ketosis. And I'm going to talk about what would I do if I had cancer, or if I had somebody close to my family who would listen to my instructions. What would I tell them to do? For the worst cases of cancer, what's the best therapy that I know of to lay the foundation to have the chance of getting better? So I want to say that this is very exciting, and I want to thank my viewers for, I get a lot of encouragement, a lot of thumbs up and nice words, and I got people who rally for me. I appreciate that. And believe it or not, I get haters too, and it always seems like they have the loudest voices, but the are usually the loudest, whereas the moderate, the intelligent, the educated know that they don't know everything. And so they just continually give me encouragement and advice and education too. I learn a lot from YouTube, from my viewers, and I appreciate that. So this is a shared success, and you're part of it if you've ever given me a little piece of advice or even some encouragement. And so it's a community right here. I really appreciate your involvement. And so thank you very much.